Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3. We're all right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our Bullpen Alley show here at Canadian Western Agribition. At this point, we'd like to recognize our major sponsor. That's Bergland Ranch Supply. Bergland Ranch Supply is your net wrap provider located at Kennedy, Saskatchewan, committed to supporting producers with quality products, trusted service, and a genuine dedication to the livestock community. Bergland Ranch Supply also offers a line of chelated mineral, master feeds products, and 2W livestock. Jody's right over here to our right, your left, and she's happy to be part of the show today, wishing all the exhibitors a great success. Our judge for today is Mr. Darren Ippolito from Kisby, Saskatchewan. Darren operates Moose Creek Red Angus alongside his partner Kylie, their 3 kids, and his parents. They are primarily a Red Angus cow-calf operation. However, they are involved in multiple facets of the livestock industry. Darren has judged throughout Western Canada and exhibited in both the commercial and purebred categories at Canadian Western Agribition. Darren is fortunate to have won the championship pen of bred heifers as well as purchasable multiple pens out of the commercial cattle sale. December 22nd and 23rd, Moose Creek Red Angus, Darren and his family will host their 1,000-head dispersal over 2 days at the ranch at Kisby. And so a big welcome to Darren Ippolito from Kisby, Saskatchewan, our judge for today. You got one? Our first split in will be our pen of 3 Simmental bulls. There should be some over at that table over there. Over underneath the deal there. Test 1, 2. We're good. And forgive my recycling habits, but these are just hitting the ground somewhere. Over here, maybe? So I believe we're ready. We're good, Scott? We're ready to begin our Bullpen Alley. This is going to be our Simmental division. Once again, our major sponsor is Bergland Ranch Supply. This is entry 61, entry W2 Farms, Lanigan, Saskatchewan. W2 Farms is a family-run grain and cattle operation near Leroy, Saskatchewan. It is led by Donald and Tammy Williams alongside their sons Maston, with his wife Brooke, children Jackson, Walker, Paisley, and Crew. Trevor, with his wife Carrie and children Barrett and Layla. The farm specializes in commercial, red and black Simmentals, purebred Simmentals, and recently expanded Charolais program. They're focused on producing higher yielding, better marbling, more efficient beef, W2 calves, purebreds in January, and their commercial herd in June to optimize performance and sustainability. A highlight of their operation is their upcoming bull sale on March 19th at Blair's West Landed Cattle near Drake, featuring 40 red and black Angus bulls, 15 Simmentals, 35 Charolais, and 15 purebred Charolais heifers. Through selective breeding, AI, and an extensive embryo program, W2 Farms continues to strengthen its reputation for quality genetics and resilient prairie agriculture. This is entry number 61, the entry of W2 Farms, Lanigan, Saskatchewan. Your next entry is entry number 60, exhibited by McIntosh Livestock, Maymont, Saskatchewan. McIntosh Livestock is a family-run, purebred and commercial Simmental farm operated by Blair and Stephanie McIntosh and their sons Seth and Carter. Females are marketed privately off the farm. They offer a few select purebred Simmental females, each fall at the Border City Simmental sale on Lloydminster, as well as Friday Night Lights in Olds, Alberta. The bulls are marketed annually in a bull sale in March in Lloydminster. The 27th annual Kuntz, McIntosh, and SAJ bull sale is on March 15th, 2026. This is entry number 60 of McIntosh Livestock, Maymont, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 62, entry of Andrew Cattle Company, Regina, Saskatchewan. Andrew Cattle Company is a purebred Simmental and commercial cow-calf operation just located minutes northeast of Regina, Saskatchewan. On March 7th and 8th, 2026, they're offering their second ever pen of bulls on a timed auction with DLMS Farm Gate, featuring top quality Simmental bulls. These bulls are built for commercial cattlemen. Elite donors and top-tier females mated to the breed's best sires deliver the maternal strength and performance you demand. This is a fourth-generation experience, first-class genetics. We'll see you at the sale. This is entry number 62, the entry of Andrew Cattle Company, Regina, Saskatchewan. And that will round out your Simmental division. At Agribition, there's lots to see and do. Please stop by the Bud Light loading chute. Budweiser is proud to support Canadian agriculture industry, remains committed to working with farmers across the country for years to come. Agribition is partnered with SCMA to bring live entertainment at the Bud Light loading stages and various locations across the ground. The trade show, please make sure you check out the trade show. There's lots to see and do there, lots of Christmas shopping and family fun. Agribition definitely has it all. Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on his split of Simmental bulls.
What an exceptional way to start the day. 8 o'clock in the morning, this is when we find out who was behaving themselves last night, and I got a whole row of people there that kind of look like they're half asleep. So we'll talk real loud and look right at them. Started off with the red pen of bulls. I mean, there's not a lot to say about them as a pen. Extremely uniform, lots of consistency. When you break them apart as individuals, masculine, heavy boned, ton of muscle in them. You like how they're built, sound construction, big testicle. This is an exceptional set of 3 red symbols. Oh. Is there any other symbols? Okay.
There you have it. Your champion pen of Simmental bulls is entry number 60, exhibited by McIntosh Livestock, Maymont, Saskatchewan. Once again, our feature sponsor is Bergland Ranch Supply. They are your net wrap provider located at Kennedy, Saskatchewan, committed to supporting producers with quality products, trusted service, and a genuine dedication to the livestock community. Bergland Ranch Supply offers a line of chelated mineral, master feeds products, 2W livestock equipment. Jody is down here presenting banners, and she's happy to be part of today's show and wishing all the exhibitors a great success. All right.
Our second place in this Simmental split is a very balanced set of bulls here. Bulls that just maybe don't quite have the performances that red pen that led off, but really like these bulls as individuals. Consistency, bulls that just aren't maybe carrying the same amount of condition, which is not something I'm going to hold against them. Just bulls that are presented in a really fresh and athletic style. They got muscle, they got some shape to them, big-bellied, big-bodied, some testicular development as well. This is a really nice pen of bulls also.
The reserve champion pen of bulls is entry number 62, the entry of Andrew Cattle Company, Regina, Saskatchewan. And they're your reserve champion pen is Simmental bulls. fellas. Easy, fellas. Easy, fellas.
And in third place is a set of black bulls. Bulls that just maybe when we put them all together as a pen of three, not near the uniformity of what we found in the two ahead of them. However, if you break them apart as individuals, you've got two big, heavy, masculine performance bulls, and you've got a smaller bull, a little bit more modern in his type, kind of by looking at him, certainly a little bit more immature than the other twos. So just by age, doesn't have quite as much growth at this point when you try and stack them all three together. But individually, I do like these bulls. I don't think there's a whole lot I would change in any of them. Just hard to put the three together in a pen for today.
There you have it. Third in class in your Simmental division is the entry of W2 Farms, Lanigan, Saskatchewan. We're now on to our next breed of bulls, and that'll be Class 10. This is going to be your pen of three Angus bulls. Once again, if you're just joining us, it's great to have Jody with Berglund Ranch Supply here. Berglund Ranch Supply is our major sponsor of our Bullpen Alley. So if you're keeping up with your program, entry 69 is a scratch. We're on to entry 66, Eastondale Angus out of Wawota, Saskatchewan. Eastondale Angus is owned and operated by Dale, Shelley, and Erica Easton, along with their herdsman, Nolan Glover. Eastondale is a fourth-generation Angus seed stock operation that has been breeding Angus cattle for over 78 years. They're located next to the Moose Mountain Provincial Park near Wawota. Currently, they run about 180 cows, and they will annually breed about 240 females. They have a down-to-earth philosophy that strives to produce cattle that will work for commercial cattle producers. They hold an annual bull sale on the farm the first Monday in April every year. This year, their bull sale will be on Monday, April 6th, where they will sell approximately 45 responsibly raised yearling bulls. They invite you to visit the bullpen anytime throughout the winter to preview the offering. Stop by our stall to get added to their mailing list for more information about their program. This is entry number 66, the entry of Eastondale Angus, Wawota, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 63, Grant Lodge Farm out of Edam, Saskatchewan. Grant Lodge Farms is located northwest of Edam. Is located in northwest Saskatchewan at Edam, Saskatchewan. They are a fifth-generation family farm. They raise purebred Angus and Simmental cattle along with a herd of commercial cows. The program is built around a strong maternal cow herd that is managed under ranch conditions similar to those of commercial customers. Each year they sell their bulls by private treaty. and they would invite you to stop by their stall, stop by the farm to discuss your bull buying needs. This is entry number 63, the entry of Grant Lodge Farm, Edam, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 68, exhibited by Ward's Red Angus out of Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Ward's Red Angus is a 50-year family-owned and operated business. They raise both red and black Angus cattle in the Saskatoon area. Each year, they hold their annual bull sale on the farm outside of Vanscoy, Saskatchewan, on the first Saturday in March. They're very proud to be long-term exhibitors at Canadian Western Agribition. This is entry number 68, the entry of Ward's Red Angus, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. And that concludes your first split of Angus bulls. Here's Judge Ippolito with his first split of Angus bulls.
This was a nice class of Angus bulls, top to bottom. Little bit of flexibility and what I was kind of strive today. I found a pen that I felt was the most consistent with the highest degree of uniformity to it. When you break the bulls down individually, not a lot to change. You know, some bulls in this particular group that have some stretch and some body mass. You like them on the move. They're flexible and certainly sound. Combining the three of them and putting them in a pen, the consistency of this group is what certainly brought them to the top of the class.
First in split one is entry number 66, exhibited by Eastondale Angus, Wawota, Saskatchewan.
Following in second place is a more moderate group of bulls that when you look at them individually, they're sound, they're long spined, but they are just a tick bit smaller by design. Possibly, we don't have a whole lot of information on them in terms of birth date, calving intervals, birth weights, all of those things. But consistently across the board, here's a set of bulls that they look good together. They complement each other. If I had to be critical of the set of bulls compared to the ones that just left, I'd like to see them just a tick bit hairier. However, that's just a small personal preference to me. But I do like these bulls, both as individuals and the consistency of the three of them.
Second in class is entry number 68, the entry of Ward's Red Angus, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
In third place was the trickiest group of bulls that I've looked at so far today. In this group is possibly the best individual bull that I've seen so far. A big, heavy, rugged, good-looking, masculine bull. And he just kind of outpowers the rest of the group. And that's not to take away from the other ones, but that's just a big, soggy, easy-to-like bull. And that's what drew them into the third place. It's not the quality of the bulls, it's the consistency and the uniformity of the pen when put all three of them together.
Third in class is entry number 63, exhibited by Grant Lodge Farm, Edam, Saskatchewan. Our next split in will be split number 2 of Angus bulls. Big thank you to our feature sponsor for Bullpen Alley. That's going to be Bergland Ranch Supply. And this is entry 67. This will be the entry of Cowtrax Cattle Company, Val-Marie, Saskatchewan. Cowtrax Cattle Company consists of 200 purebred Angus females raised in dry, tough conditions of the hills of Val-Marie along the Montana border. These cattle are raised right alongside a 1,000-head commercial Angus female operation at the Cornfield Ranch. Fleshing ease, foot quality, udder quality, and fertility are a must. These bulls will be marketed at the 12th annual Grasslands Bull Sale the last Saturday in March, held for the first time back at the ranch south of Val-Marie. 100 yearling bulls will be on offer, as well as select fancy purebred open females and customer commercial females. This is entry number 67, the entry of Cowtrax Cattle Company, Val-Marie, Saskatchewan. This will be entry number 73, exhibited by Blair's Westland and Cattle out of Drake, Saskatchewan. Blair's Westland and Cattle of Drake operates a mixed farming and ranching program. farming roughly 7,000 acres and managing a commercial cow herd of approximately 400 cows. The commercial cow herd's built around the Simmental and Angus influence. They also have a seed stock component of both red and black Angus. They're excited to offer their bred replacement females here at Canadian Western Agribition. Also, their commercial red heifer sale will be December the 9th at Johnstone's Auction Market in Moose Jaw. The purebred division, they will be selling select female opportunities December 15th at the Opportunity Knox sale in Lanigan, and their Blair's West Bull sale will be held March the 19th at the ranch at Drake, Saskatchewan, showcasing a strong lineup of red and black Angus yearling bulls. Please connect with them anytime at the yards or stop in at the ranch at Drake. That's entry 73, Blair's West Land and Cattle, Drake, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 72, exhibited by Lorenz Angus, Red Deer County, Alberta. Lorenz Angus is a multi-generational family operation located in West Central Alberta. Their bull sales held on the ranch the first Tuesday in April. Their objective is to breed cattle that are low maintenance, functional, covering the basics first and foremost. The cow herd typically grazes into December in a part of the country that isn't always well suited for that. Therefore, fleshing ability and fertility are always key to their survival. This is entry 72, the entry of Lorenz Angus, Red Deer County, Alberta. This is entry number 70, exhibited by Crescent Creek Angus, Goodeve, Saskatchewan. Crescent Creek Angus is a sixth-generation farm located at Goodeve, Saskatchewan. Consists of 220 mother cows and a land base of 4,000 acres for grazing and grain production. Every year, the first Saturday in April, this year it'll be Saturday, April the 4th, 2026, will mark their 28th annual sale at the farm at Goodeve, Saskatchewan. 2025 marks 70 years of breeding Angus cattle, and they feel it shows in their herd and sale offering. This spring, they'll offer 65 bulls and 20 females in their 28th annual sale. Crescent Creek Angus consists of West Kim and Wade Olenek when it comes to daily operations. This is entry number 70, entry of Crescent Creek Angus, Goodeve, Saskatchewan. I believe that concludes split 2. Agribition is ready to welcome over 10,000 rural and urban students to Canadian Western Agribition. We've got a large education component. Heritage Link, a key part of Agribition's commitment to education, is honoring Indigenous culture and traditions. Don't miss the storytelling and cultural demonstrations in the Brant Center link. Agribition Express, please jump on the Express. Just $20 at the door. It'll get you to Canadian Western Agribition. That's presented by SGI and serviced by the city of Regina. SGI, they're friends and sponsors of Canadian Western Agribition. They always ensure that you have a great time but find a safe ride home. Big thank you to the Regina Hotel Association. They're a proud sponsor of Canadian Western Agribition. They're pleased to offer guests staying at member hotels complimentary service to and from Agribition 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. A big thank you to Sask Energy. For the past 25 years, Sask Energy has proudly supported volunteers through the Champion of Volunteers program. Their commitment stands behind those who build local spirit, foster connections, and drive growth. I believe this year there's over 400 plus volunteers that make Agribition a success. A big thank you to Sask Energy for unwavering support and helping celebrate the power of volunteerism in Saskatchewan and throughout Canadian Western Agribition. Just a reminder, our community fund, Agribition Community Fund, 50-50 tickets, and it's a progressive draw. This year's 50-50 is going to be presented by Young's Equipment, and this is progressive, meaning from the start of the week to the end of the week. The winning numbers will be announced tonight at the Rodeo Circuit's final. There's Judge Ippolito with his comments on Split 2 of Angus Bulls.
I think we should put our hands together for these contributors and exhibitors on an exceptional set of bulls in this second split of the Angus class. This is one I took a little bit longer to just analyze when we got them back in the pens tied side by side. Found that this was a pen that when they come in the ring, they were really hard to find a lot of faults in as individuals. As we got them back tied beside each other, just the consistency and the uniformity of these three bulls is what brought them to the front of the class. Individually, there's bulls in here that will fit a lot of different needs, but they consistently are big, wide topped. They got a ton of middle in them. Their bone work is nice. You know, they're not super stout bone, but on that same side, they have enough bone under them to carry the masculinity that they have up to their heads, the character that these three bulls show. This is a very nice pen of bulls. Congratulations to these exhibitors.
First in Split 2 is entry 73, exhibited by Blair's West Land and Cattle, Drake, Saskatchewan.
Following in an extremely close second. This one took me probably longer to deliberate between these two. Is this attractive, hairy set of bulls that were the first to come in the ring. When you look at these bulls collectively, there's just nothing you would change about them. It wasn't until I got them back side by side, and whether it was their good fortune or their misfortune to be tied right beside the bulls that won the class, you could just see that they lacked, and they don't lack, they just didn't have near as much consistency when we tied them tail to tail as the bulls that just left. But if you want to break these bulls down as individuals, you probably won't be able to convince me that there's anything to change on these bulls, with the exception of I'd like to see one of bulls is just a little bit narrower top than the other two. But boy, that's nitpicking on an exceptional set of three bulls.
Second in class is entry 67, exhibited by Cow Tracks Cattle Company, Val Marie, Saskatchewan.
Following in third is a masculine, heavy constructed set of bulls. Bulls that certainly haven't had the fit on them as the two pens that left, and that's okay too. I mean, these bulls are presented in a very likable and natural state. I like the length of spine they have. I like the Angus characteristics and character that they have. But bulls that, when you put all three of them together, they get a little up and down as compared to the two that pens that had just left. Nothing to take away as individuals, just as a group of three didn't near have the uniformity as the two that were in the top of the class.
Third in class is entry number 70, exhibited by Crescent Creek Angus, Goodeve, Saskatchewan.
In fourth place was a lighter bodied and maybe not near as heavily constructed group of bulls, and I feel for this exhibitor because the water was pretty deep in this class. This is a set of bulls that have some style, some presence about them. You like their eye appeal. They're free moving. They're responsibly developed, but bulls that just got into a class where there was a lot of horsepower and a lot of uniformity, and that's what took those bulls up a couple notches ahead of this very nice pen.
Fourth in class is entry 72, Lorenz Angus, Red Deer County, Alberta. We're now on to our split 3 of Angus bulls. I believe this is our final split of Angus bulls, where you're going to see the top 2 from each split come back to compete for your champion reserve champion pens of bulls. This is split number 3, entry number 71, Standard Hill Livestock, Maidstone, Saskatchewan. Standard Hill Livestock is located northeast of Maidstone, Saskatchewan. The Meyer family has been raising purebred beef cattle since 1964. Stephen and Christine and the 3 children, Jace, Carly, and Landon, currently run Angus and Polled Hereford herds. Since 2011, yearling and 2-year-old bulls have been offered for sale at the farm in the Standard Hill I-Hill Connection sale. Visitors are always welcome at the ranch or online at shlivestock.com. This is entry 71, the entry of Standard Hill Livestock, Maidstone, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 65, exhibited by Ramrod West Cattle Company, Redvers, Saskatchewan. Ramrod West Cattle is a family-run operation operated by Tyler and Brianne DeKaiser, located just outside of Redvers, Saskatchewan. The DeKaisers manage a small herd of 100 Angus and commercial cattle with a focus on quality, consistency, and sound genetics. Tyler and Brianne are proud participants of the annual Cowboys Bull Sale held at Taylor Auctions in Melita, Manitoba. Be sure to join them on March 18, 2026 to view their offering and connect with a progressive program grounded in strong values and practical performance. This is entry number 65, the entry of Ramrod West Cattle Company, Redvers, Saskatchewan. Entry number 64, exhibited by Graco Angus Ranch, Perry, Saskatchewan. Graco Angus Ranch is owned and operated by Kent and Maureen Schmidt. The ranch is located 1 hour south of Regina in Perry, Saskatchewan. This year, they'll be hosting their first live bull and female sale at the ranch on April the 13th, 2026. This is entry number 64, Graco Angus Ranch, Perry, Saskatchewan. And that, I think, rounds out your final split of Angus bulls. It builds as it goes, right? Which is good. Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on split number 3 of Angus bulls.
In this third split of Angus bulls, led off with the extremely uniform pen of bulls. They're heavy muscled, they're big bodied, bulls that have some scale and some stretch about them. When I put the 3 sets of bulls side by each back there, this is a set of bulls that was the most consistent in their design. If we break them apart as individuals, there's bulls in here that will fit different needs for your own program. Bulls with, maybe a little bit more length, a little bit more scale, frame score. However, individually, there's not a lot I would change about any of these bulls when it comes to structure, soundness, testicular development. I just felt that this was the most uniform and consistent of the 3 pens that come in so far.
First in class is entry 64, exhibited by Graco Angus Ranch, Perry, Saskatchewan.
Our pen that follows in second, a lot of the same characteristics as the one that just left. If you break these bulls down again by individuals, you see some power, some performance, length of spine, some character in them. One of the things that I will note about this particular pen is it has one of the top individual bulls that I've seen so far. in this Angus split. And that just takes away a little bit from the other two bulls that are there to complement him, because the lead bull is quite an individual. So when they didn't have near the consistency as the pen that had just left. However, when you look at them collectively, you like what they offer. Bulls that are sound, long-bodied. They offer some performance, whereas some of the bulls we've seen through the ring so far haven't been able to compete quite there yet.
Second in class is entry number 65, exhibited by Ramrod West, Redvers, Saskatchewan.
Rounding out the class is an extremely fresh and practical set of bulls. Bulls that offer a lot more moderation in their scale and certainly in their frame score. They're a disciplined set of bulls. They just got themselves in a class where there was a lot of horsepower, and it was hard to compete with them when they're constructed, in a very practical manner. When you put the three bulls together, you see a little bit difference in how they are designed, and when I got the chance to kind of individually look at these bulls, one particular bull I'd like to clean up a little bit of his structure. However, there's nothing here that I think is detrimental to them. Just bulls that didn't quite have the gas to go with the two bullpens ahead of them.
Third in class is entry number 71, an entry of Standard Hill Livestock, Maidstone, Saskatchewan. We're now working on our champion pen of Angus bulls. This is entry number 66 of Eastendale Angus, Wawota, Saskatchewan. These bulls were first in class at a split one. Eastendale Angus is operated by Dale Shelley and Erica Easton, along with their herdsman Nolan Glover. They run about 180 cows and annually breed about 240 head of females. Their bull sale will be held on the farm the first Monday in April every year. This year will be Monday, April the 6th. They'll sell about 45 responsibly raised yearling bulls. First in class at a split one, entry number 66, Eastendale Angus, Wawota, Saskatchewan. Second in class at a split number one is entry number 68, exhibited by Ward's Red Angus, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Ward's Red Angus is a 50-year-old family and owned and operated business. They raise both red and black Angus cattle in the Saskatoon area. Each year they hold their annual bull sale, which will be the first Saturday in March. They're very proud to be long-term exhibitors at Canadian Western Agribition and in the yards. This is second in class at a split number one, entry number 68, the entry of Ward's Red Angus, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. First in class at a split number 2 is entry number 73, exhibited by Blair's West Land and Cattle at Drake, Saskatchewan. Blair's West Land and Cattle, they host their annual commercial heifer sale December the 9th at Johnstone's Auction Market in Moose Jaw. The purebred division, they sell females in the Opportunity Knock sale, which will be December the 15th. And that sale's in Lanigan, Saskatchewan. Their bull sale will be held on the ranch March 19th at Drake, Saskatchewan. It'll be a strong lineup of red and black yearling Angus bulls. This is first in class at a split 2, entry number 73, exhibited by Blair's West Land and Cattle, Drake, Saskatchewan. Second in class at a split 2 is entry number 67, exhibited by Cow Tracks Cattle Company, Val Marie, Saskatchewan. Each spring, Cow Tracks Cattle Company markets their bulls for the Grasslands Bull Sale, which will be the last Saturday in March. This year, they will have it on the ranch just south of Val Marie. There will be over 100 yearling bulls on offer, as well as fancy purebred open females and customer commercial females. This is entry 67, Cow Tracks Cattle Company, Val Marie, Saskatchewan. They were second in class at a split number 2. On a split number 3, this is entry number 64, exhibited by Graco Angus Ranch, Perry, Saskatchewan. Graco Angus Ranch is owned and operated by Kent and Maureen Schmidt. The ranch is located 1 hour south of Regina in Perry, Saskatchewan. They will be hosting their first live bull and female sale at the ranch on April the 13th, 2026. First in class on a split number 3 is entry number 64, Graco Angus Ranch, Perry, Saskatchewan. Second in class at a split number 3 is entry number 65, exhibited by Ramrod West Cattle Company, Redvers, Saskatchewan. Each year, Tyler and Rihanna Kaiser of Ramrod West sell their bulls at the Cowboys Angus Bull Sale held at Taylor Auctions in Melita, Manitoba. This year, their sale date is March the 18th, 2026. These bulls were second in class at a split number 3. Entry 65, exhibited by Ramrod West Cattle Company, Redvers, Saskatchewan. One of our major sponsors of the Bullpen Alley, or our major sponsor of the Bullpen Alley, is Bergland Ranch Supply. And Jody's down here helping with banners. Bergland Ranch Supply is your net rep provider located at Kennedy, Saskatchewan, committed to supporting producers with quality products, trusted service, and a genuine dedication to the livestock community. Bergland Ranch Supply also offers a long line of chelated cattle mineral master feeds products, 2W livestock equipment. Please talk to Jody about any of your equipment or mineral needs. Jody is happy to be a part of today's show. So it's great to have Jody here presenting banners on behalf of Bergland Ranch Supply. Also, if you're just joining us, our judge for today is Mr. Darren Ippolito. Darren, alongside his partner Kylie and their children, and Darren's parents, own and operate Moose Creek Red Angus, located at Kisby, Saskatchewan. Darren's been very actively involved over the years judging cattle across Western Canada, as well as exhibiting cattle at Canadian Western Agribition. In the past, he has shown a champion pen right here at the commercial show. As far as it goes, December the 22nd and 23rd, Moose Creek Red Angus will have a complete dispersion of their cow herd. It'll be a 2-day sale located at the ranch at Kisby, Saskatchewan, where you're going to have access to over 1,000 head of high-quality Red Angus cattle. So a big thank you to Darren Ippolito for spending some time with us today and sorting our Bullpen Alley and our commercial show yesterday. Our commercial cattle sale will commence at 11 a.m. At about 10 o'clock, they will have buyers' numbers out in the sale booth over there. So if you are planning on sticking around for the commercial cattle sale, it's always a highlight. We do have a great donation heifer at the start of the commercial cattle sale that will benefit the Barry Andrews Scholarship Fund. If you have any questions on that, please talk to Reader Jeremy Andrew. Here's Judge Ippolito with comments on his champion and reserve champion pens of Angus bulls.
In our championship drive here, I found a pen of bulls that I really, really like. From front to back, individually, consistently, uniformly. This is a set of bulls that comes to the front of the class and in front of this division quite handily. They have some masculinity, a lot of character about them. They're sound. They're functional. This is a really nice top-end set of bulls. If you want to look at them as individual bulls, there's a lot that they can offer the industry, whether it's the registered industry, the seed stock industry, or even just go out and sire some exceptionally well-represented and well-received commercial cattle.
There you have it. Your champion pen of bulls is entry number 73. Congratulations to Blair's West Land and Cattle. Once again, a big congratulations to entry number 73, Blair's West, on their champion pen of Angus bulls.
The reserve champion pen of bulls comes out of that same class. Again, when I was in the back looking at this particular class, I knew that both of these were high quality pens, consistent cattle with that complemented each other. When we look at this pen versus the one that just left as champion, was very, very close placing. Kind of just got a little nitpicky when they were standing side by side in the pens in the back, but. Boy, this is a high-quality set of bulls that complement the ones that left and have a lot to offer the industry.
Your reserve champion pen of Angus bulls is entry 67, entry of Cow Tracks. Thank you. Congratulations to Cow Tracks Cattle Company out of Val-Marie, Saskatchewan on your reserve champion pen of bulls. Once again, that's your reserve champion pen of Angus bulls, entry 67, Cow Tracks Cattle Company, Val-Marie, Saskatchewan. We're now on to our pens of Red Angus bulls. I believe there's 2 splits of Red Angus bulls. And this is your first entry. This is entry 77, PK Herefords and Angus out of Kenora, Saskatchewan. They've been raising registered cattle since 1947. PK Herefords and Angus is a 4th-generation family farm near Kenora, Saskatchewan that's built on Horned Hereford and Red Angus seed stock. Rooted in hard work and family values, their focus has always been on producing honest, practical seed stock that perform well in real-world conditions. Specializing in 2-year-old bulls sold through private treaty, their goal is to provide reliable, well-developed bulls that add value to their customers' programs year after year. Their main focus remains on cattle. They also manage a small grain farming enterprise. Today, Clint, Meredy, Cody, Jesse, and Kenzie are proud to continue the PK legacy, raising quality cattle, building lasting relationships, and carrying forward a tradition more than 75 years in the making. This is entry 77, the entry of PK Herefords and Angus, Kenora, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 80, exhibited by Wright Livestock, Melfort, Saskatchewan. Wright Livestock is family-owned and operated ranch near Melfort, Saskatchewan, managed by Jim and Kathy Wright and their family. Currently maintain a herd of 65 mother cows, primarily Red Angus, along with a small group of commercial cattle. Program makes extensive use of AI and embryo transfer and continually enhancing their herd's genetics. Wright Livestock markets its purebred bulls to the commercial industry, with most bulls sold through the annual Sudden Impact Sale in Viscount, Saskatchewan. Select females are consigned to various fall production sales, and an elite group of club calves is marketed each year through the November Gold Sale in Lloydminster, Saskatchewan. The Wright family is long-standing exhibitor at Canadian Western Agribition in Regina and widely recognized as the premier beef show in North America. Once again, a big thank you to entry number 80, Wright Livestock of Melfort, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 76, the entry of Howe Farm, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Howe Farm consists of 300 Charolais and Red Angus mother cows south of Moose Jaw. They run an annual bull sale the first Wednesday in April. This year will be Wednesday, April 1st of 2026. And this year marks their 36th annual bull sale. They also have some irrigation pivots, and they farm about 1,400 acres. This is entry number 76, the entry of Howe Farm, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Once again, that's entry number 76, exhibited by Howe Farm, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
They're all what? Oh.
This is entry number 79, exhibited by T-Bar Cave Ranch, Wawota, Saskatchewan. T-Bar Cave Ranch is home to Kevin and Kim Dorrance and their kids, Jordan, Sydney, and Brock. Their family has been running cattle in that area for over 5 generations and carry on more than 136 years of ranch history. They raise the kind of bulls they'd like to use themselves, stout, easy-doing, maternal cattle that hold up in any terrain. They pride themselves on producing solid-footed, quiet disposition cattle that come with plenty of natural thickness. They sell their bulls privately off the farm, where folks can take their time and really look through their cattle. They're always happy to show people around, whether it's a slow pasture tour or just a visit about the operation. Everyone's welcome to stop in at the ranch at T-Bar K Ranch. This is entry number 79, exhibited by T-Bar K Ranch, Wawota, Saskatchewan.
I woke up in the middle of the night last night. I'm like, holy fuck, this last day is getting me now. Yeah. When I walked in this morning, I'm like, yeah, they did a nice job still. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's going to be some time between this and the sale, isn't there? It'll be tight.
Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on split number 1.
I led this first split off with a set of bulls that I really like. Got some length of spine. They got some go in them, some performance there. Bulls that uniformly fit nice together when we got them back in the pen in the back, tied up side by side. Bulls that complement each other. Individually, when you look at these bulls, there's bulls with some length of body. They've got a little bit more scale than some of the other bulls in here, which isn't something that I want to hold against them. It's just a notable that we found ourselves a performance set of bulls, and they complement each other extremely well.
First in class is entry 76, exhibited by Howe Farm, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Oh, at this point, we do actually have to do a presentation to Howe Farm and do a picture. They are the recipients of our Herdsman Award. I believe that's sponsored by Federated Co-op. So I don't know if Grace is still here with Federated, but... Okay. Well, yep, we'll get her picture in the corner there. So big congratulations to Howe Farm for our Bullpen Alley Herdsman Award. Congratulations. Once again, first in class, I just split one in our Red Angus division. Goes to Howe Farm, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
Yep, it's all right. In second place, brought in this uniform set of Red Angus bulls. Bulls that just maybe don't have the length of spine that I found in the group ahead of them, but when you want to look at them, they're hairy, low to the ground, heavily constructed. Just didn't quite have the uniformity. You got two bigger, bolder bulls in here and a little bit more moderate bull, and when you put the three of them together, just didn't quite have that consistency of the group that had left as first place.
Second in class is the entry of T-Bar K Ranch, Wawota, Saskatchewan, and split number 1 is entry number 79. T-Bar K Ranch, Wawota, Saskatchewan.
Our third place is a little bit more like our leadoff pen when it comes to length of spine and a little bit of scale. Bulls that have some weight per day of age on them. When we put the three of them together, we're just seeing a little bit of a discrepancy in size, the uniformity and consistency of the two groups that come ahead of them. But individually, there's bulls in here with a lot to offer, both the seed stock and the commercial world.
Third in class is entry number 80, exhibited by Wright Livestock, Melfort, Saskatchewan.
In fourth place is a very moderate, responsibly developed bulls that are coming to us in a very natural state, which I appreciate. They just don't quite have the scale and the performance of the bulls ahead of them. That being said, it's just when you look at these bulls and you look at their head and their character and their development, you know that they're younger bulls that just got out-aged by the other three pens, and that's nothing to hold against them. bulls that are going to be developed well and serve these new buyers, and actually these exhibitors serve them well.
Fourth in class is entry number 77, exhibited by PK Herefords and Angus, Kenora, Saskatchewan. We're now on to split 2 of our Red Angus bulls in our bullpen alley. First entry is entry number 74, exhibited by Coburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. Coburn Red Angus is owned and operated by Ward and Brittany Coburn and family, located at Briarcrest. The Red Angus cow herd consists of about 180 cows. They also have 40 purebred Simmental cows, as well as 200 commercial Red Angus Simmental cows. Their annual bull sale is the Coburn Merit Bull Sale, held on the ranch at Briarcrest, Saskatchewan, with their sale partners, Merit Cattle Company. This year's sale date is March the 30th. On offer will be 50 Red Angus, 12 Simmental, and 50 Angus yearling bulls. Once again, this is entry number 74, exhibited by Coburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. Your next entry is entry number 75, exhibited by Anderson Cattle Company, Inc., Swan River, Manitoba. Anderson Cattle Company has been breeding Angus cattle since 1933 and is farmed in the Swan Valley region since 1898. Their annual on-the-farm bull sale will be held the first Thursday in March. This year it falls on Thursday, March the 5th. They're offering 60-plus Red Angus and Angus yearling bulls and 2-year-old bulls as well. You can visit their website at www.andersoncattle.ca. This is entry number 75, exhibited by Anderson Cattle Company, Inc., Swan River, Manitoba. This is entry number 78, exhibited by Southview Ranch, Ceylon, Saskatchewan. Southview Ranch is a family-owned and operated red and black Angus ranch located near Ceylon in southern Saskatchewan. The Coffin family hosts their annual bull sale on the ranch the first Thursday in April. This year, it will be April the 2nd, 2026. Females are sold throughout select sales as well as privately. Stop by anytime for a tour. They'd love to show you around. This is entry number 78, exhibited by Southview Ranch, Ceylon, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 81, exhibited by Bridgeway Livestock, Wawota, Saskatchewan. Bridgeway Livestock is owned and operated by Carl and Christine Sauter from Wawota, Saskatchewan. The winter calving herd consists of registered Angus, Simmental, and Semi-Angus females. This year marks their 21st annual Working Stiffs Bull Sale on their farm, March the 24th, 2026. Be sure to follow along Facebook for weekly updates on everything happening at Bridgeway Livestock. Visitors are welcome at any time on farm and online. This is entry number 81, exhibited by Bridgeway Livestock, Wawota, Saskatchewan. Once again, our commercial cattle sale will commence at 11 a.m. Big thank you to our major sponsor of our bullpen alley, that's Berglund Ranch Supply. Berglund Ranch Supply is your net wrap provider located at Kennedy, Saskatchewan, committed to supporting producers with quality products, trusted service, and genuine dedication to the livestock community. Berglund Ranching Supply, Berglund Ranch Supply also offers a full line of chelated mineral, master feed products, and TW livestock equipment. Jody's down here to my right, your left. Please talk to her about all the great services. And if you have any mineral or equipment needs, talk to Jody with Berglund Ranch Supply. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like just a one-day thing, you know. Yeah, it's a good one.
Excellent. Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on Split 2 of Red Angus Bulls.
I led this class off with a pen of high quality individuals, bulls that when you look at them as a single lot, there's a lot to offer. Big and hairy and heavy, powerfully constructed. They've got character. They've got some presence about them. One thing about this particular set of bulls is that when you've got two such big, powerful individuals, it's hard to find a third that matches, and they've done that admirably. In terms of uniformity, that's maybe the only thing that, as a pen, I would change about them is I would like to see them just a little bit more uniform. However, these big, hairy, long-bodied bulls, I mean, they have a lot to offer.
First in class and split number 2 is entry number 74, exhibited by Coburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan.
Second place is an attractive set of bulls that come in with some masculinity. They certainly aren't carrying the fit that the lead pen of bulls are, and that's what I'll see in the next pens following them. But bulls that are sound and free-moving. They've got hair. They've got a good look about them. They just don't have quite the horsepower, and again, just not quite as consistent a group in terms of overall scale and size as what I had found in the lead group.
Second in class is entry number 78, exhibited by Southview Ranch, Ceylon, Saskatchewan.
Our third place set of bulls here come into us again in a natural and appealing state. Bulls that haven't seen a ton of fit on them, which is ideal for anybody who wants these bulls to go out and make a career breeding cows. They don't offer near the power and performance that I've found in the lead pen, and they complement the second group of bulls a lot when you want to look at their moderate and their modesty in performance. Bulls that can go out and service a wide variety of industry needs.
Third in class is entry number 75, exhibited by Anderson Cattle Company, Inc., Swan River, Manitoba.
In fourth place is the most modest set of bulls in the group. That's not something to take away from them. It's hard when you bring bulls in that by the looks of some of their design are probably more calving knees than the ones that had been ahead of them in class. But you like the bone work on them. They've got a big old hind leg on them. They're soft made. They've got a lot of character through them. Just bulls that lack that scale in the performance that the guys ahead of them had. But the utility of these bulls, when you go back and talk to the exhibitors, may suit you more than the bulls that beat them in class. That's the importance of what we're trying to do here. It's the show is part of it, but the showcase is more important.
Fourth in split 2 is entry number 81, exhibited by Bridgeway Livestock, Wawota, Saskatchewan. We'll be working on class 15 next, and this will be your champion and reserve champion pens of Red Angus bulls. Your first entry is entry number 76. This is the entry of Howe Farm, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. These bulls were first in class in split 1. Howe Farm consists of 300 Charolais and Red Angus mother cows south of Moose Jaw. They host an annual bull sale. This year it will fall on Wednesday, April the 1st. Bull sale is always the first Wednesday in April. This will be their 36th annual bull sale. They also have a grain farming component alongside it. These bulls were first in class out of split number 1 in your Red Angus division. Entry number 76, exhibited by Howe Farm, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Second in class at a split one is entry number 79, exhibited by T-Bar K Ranch, Wawota, Saskatchewan. T-Bar K Ranch is home to Kevin and Kim Dorrance and their children, or their kids, Jordan, Sydney, and Brock. They've been ranching for over 136 years. Located at Wawota, Saskatchewan. They sell their bulls by private treaty off the ranch. This is entry number 79, exhibited by T-Bar K Ranch, Wawota, Saskatchewan. We're now into our second split of Red Angus bulls. First in class is entry number 74, exhibited by Coburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. Each year they host their annual bull sale at the ranch at Briarcrest, Saskatchewan with sale partners Merritt Cattle Company. This year, their bull sale date is going to be March the 30th, where they're going to sell 50 Red Angus, 12 Simmental, and 50 Angus yearling bulls. Their goals are to produce herd sires that are sound and thrive in the commercial world, providing muscle and performance, durability, as well as calving ease. These bulls were first in class at a split number 2, entry number 74, Colburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 78, exhibited by Southview Ranch, Ceylon, Saskatchewan. Southview Ranch has a family-owned and operated red and black Angus ranch located near Ceylon, Saskatchewan. The Hoffmans host their own bull sale at the ranch the very first Thursday in April. Females are sold through select sales as well as privately. Stop by for a tour anytime. They'd love to show you around. This is entry number 78, second in class, Southview Ranch, Ceylon, Saskatchewan. Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments on his champion and reserve champion pens of Red Angus yearling bulls.
I led this championship drive off in this division with a pen of high quality individuals. When we talked about the consistency of the groups and the uniformity, when you break these bulls down as each bull as they come in the ring, there's a lot to offer all of us as beef producers. They're heavy, they're hairy, they're well constructed, long bodied. They're attractive in their makeup and their design, yet they're masculine and they have a lot of character. This is an exceptional set of bulls.
And with that, your champion pen of Red Angus bulls is the entry of Coburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. Congratulations.
Our reserve champion pen is a long-bodied, performance-based set of Red Angus bulls that complement the ones that just left. Bulls that have enough consistency and uniformity in the pen when we put them back in the groups. Bulls that you can find a real useful position for these guys in a lot of different breeding programs.
Congratulations to your reserve champion pen, Red Angus bulls, entry number 76, Howe Farm, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Once again, big congratulations to entry number 76, Howe Farm, on your reserve champion pen, Red Angus bulls. We're now into our Charolais division. Be one split of Charolais bulls. Your first entry is entry number 82, Valley's End Charolais at Central Butte, Saskatchewan. Valley's End sells purebred Charolais yearling bulls and Charolais breeding stock, located south of Lake Diefenbaker. Just north of Central Butte, a Charolais herd was established over 50 years ago. Valley's End has invested in top quality Charolais bulls to complement impressive cow families. On display in the Agribition's yards are a pen of bulls sired by Pleasant Dawn Mobile. Valley's End is also represented in the Purebred Charolais show in the haltered barn with 2 yearling bulls. This is entry number 82, exhibited by Valley's End Charolais, Central Butte, Saskatchewan, and they sell their bulls privately on the farm. This is entry number 83, exhibited by Cedar Leaf Farms out of Hodgeville, Saskatchewan. Cedar Leaf Farms is located in southwest shortgrass country near Hodgeville, Saskatchewan. Owned and operated by Garner and Lori Diebold, along with daughter Kylie and son-in-law Brian Hawkins. They run 275 Charolais females along with a versatile ranch and reigning bred quarter horses. Their breeding program is based on calving ability, growth traits, and temperament. Selection tools such as EPDs, ultrasound data, and DNA testing are used to enhance the consistency and economically important traits. The annual Cedar Leaf Farms Bull Sale will be held on the farm March 18th of 2026, where approximately 60 yearling Charolais bulls will be on offer. Cedar Leaf Farms also hosts a biannual female sale, offering up females with leading genetics within the breed. This is entry number 83, Cedar Leaf Farms of Hodgeville, Saskatchewan. Your next entry is entry number 84, exhibited by McAvoy Charolais at Arlee, Saskatchewan. Get him in, Jacer. McAvoy Charolais is a family-owned operation consisting of 150 purebred Charolais cows. They are located 40 minutes west and north of Saskatoon. Each spring, they host an annual bull sale at Saskatoon Livestock Sales. It'll be the fourth Saturday in March. This in 2026, it'll be hosted March the 28th at Saskatoon Livestock Sales. They will sell approximately 40 yearling and 2-year-old bulls, as well as a dozen purebred open heifers. This is entry number 84, entry of McAvoy Charlet, Arlee, Saskatchewan. I believe that concludes your split of Charlet bulls. About to work on your champion and reserve champion pens, the Charlet bulls. Here's Judge Ippolito with his comments.
Our champion pen of Char bulls is a pen that I can really appreciate. They're hairy, they're soft, they're clean jointed. Bulls that offer some structural integrity. Bulls that I really appreciate the character, their breed character especially. Yet they're moderate in their overall scale, but heavy in their muscle dimension, and that's something that I'm pretty proud to say is a high, in a way an important part of where we need to see in this commercial seed stock industry is having these continental breeds complement other breeds out there, because crossbreeding still is the most important thing that we can offer our customers. An exceptional uniform and consistent set of Char bulls.
There you have it. Your champion pen of Charlet bulls is entry number 83, exhibited by Cedar Lee Farms, Hodgeville, Saskatchewan.
Do they all have to come here right now?
There you have it. Your champion Panda Charolais Bulls is entry number 83, exhibited by Cedar Lee Farms, Hodgeville, Saskatchewan.
Our reserve pen of Char Bulls are a more moderate group than the leadoff ones, but wide-based and masculine in their design, free-moving. Bulls that maybe just offer a different type of bone work than the ones that I just seen. Not to change it, but a little bit lighter boned, maybe not near as much of that overall masculinity that I'd seen in those lead bulls. But this is a very uniform set and a very consistent group of three.
The reserve champion Panda Charolais Bulls is exhibited by McAvoy Charolais, Arley, Saskatchewan.
In third place is a very likable set of Charolais Bulls, really shaggy, sound, responsibly developed bulls that show some character. But I really like the bulls for the moderation that they are, yet they're heavy boned and built, good construction on them. Just didn't quite have that consistency and uniformity that I'd found in the pens ahead of them. And that sometimes happens on these bulls. I can only imagine when they started working on them that they were exactly what they wanted, and growth changes a little bit as we go. So, no, I think these members and exhibitors should be very proud of this set of white bulls.
Third in class is entry number 82, exhibited by Valley's End Charolais, Central Butte, Saskatchewan. We're now going to be into our Hereford division. Thank you, sir. That's how I take it. This is entry number 86, exhibited by McCoy Cattle Company, Milestone, Saskatchewan. McCoy Cattle Company is family-owned and operated business located at Milestone, Saskatchewan. Chad and Carrie Nicholas, along with their daughters Megan, Calla, and Emma, and Emma's husband, and Tyson Scott, operate the ranch, which comprises of 250 head of purebred Hereford females and 100 commercial cows. Chad's parents, Gary and Florence Nicholas, are still on the farm as well. The McCoy Cattle Crew would like to invite you to their 17th annual bull sale hosted with Beck Farms on Wednesday, February 25th at the Beck Sale Facility near Milestone. Please stop in at any time for a visit. This is entry number 86, exhibited by McCoy Cattle Company, Milestone, Saskatchewan. This is entry number 85, exhibited by Standard Hill Livestock, Maidstone, Saskatchewan. The Meyer family has been raising purebred beef cattle since 1964. Stephen and Christine and their 3 children, Jace, Carly, and Landon, currently run Black Angus and Polled Hereford cattle. Since 2011, yearling and 2-year-old bulls have been offered at the farm in the Standard Hill Connection Sale. Visitors are always welcome at the ranch or online at shlivestock.com. This is entry number 85, exhibited by Standard Hill Livestock, Maidstone, Saskatchewan. So our commercial sale will start at 11 a.m. They should have registration set up at the sale booth right around the left-hand corner to most people, right-hand corner over there. As far as it goes, so please register for a buyer's number. It will be broadcast on DLMS, so you can catch all the sale action. All the cattle that were showed yesterday in the Merck Animal Health show will be sold at 11 a.m. We'd really like to thank Berglund Ranch Supply. They are your net wrap provider located at Kennedy, Saskatchewan, committed to supporting producers with quality products, trusted service, and a genuine dedication to the livestock community. Berglund Ranch Supply also offers a line of chelated cattle mineral, master feeds products, 2W livestock equipment. Jody's been down here presenting banners, and also they have donated this roll of net wrap down front here that will be awarded to your Supreme Champion pen of bulls. So at this point, could you please put your hands together for Berglund Ranch Supply, our feature sponsor of the Bullpen Alley. Here's Judge Darren Ippolito with his comments on his champion reserve champion Penza Hereford Bulls.
First things I would like to congratulate both of these exhibitors on bringing a set of Hereford Bulls in. I wish there was some more Hereford Bulls in here. They offer a lot to the industry. Their moderation, their hair, their docility, get a little bit of splash of color on some straight colored cattle. And I use this lead pen, this champion pen, responsibly developed, very disciplined bulls in terms of frame score and overall stature. When I analyzed them against the cattle that were beside them, the reserve champion pen, these ones just offer a little bit more base width, a little bit more muscle, moving down into the lower third of their body. But I do like that. I do like their hair. I like their structure, and I really appreciate the modesty and the moderate way that they are developed.
There you have it. Your champion pen of Hereford Bulls is exhibited by entry number 86, McCoy Cattle Company out of Milestone, Saskatchewan.
Our reserve champion pen of Hereford Bulls are cut from the same jig as this lead pen. Bulls that are very disciplined, responsibly, and freshly presented. Bulls that offer some hair and some length of body too. Just when we got in the back and put them side by side, bulls that weren't maybe just near as consistent in their frame score and body type as the ones that had just left. But I do really appreciate how these bulls offer a lot of things that the industry is looking for right now. Like I said, docility, hair, structure, a little bit of color, tidy underline, clean sheath, bulls with some scrotal development as well. A very, very nice set and an extremely marketable set of Hereford bulls.
Your reserve champion pen of Hereford Bulls is entry number 85, exhibited by Standard Hill Livestock, Maidstone, Saskatchewan. Once again, if you're just joining us, our judge for today is Mr. Darren Ippolito from Kisby, Saskatchewan. Darren operates Moose Creek Red Angus alongside his partner Kylie, their 3 kids, and his parents. They are a large registered Red Angus cow-calf operation, but they also are involved in different facets of the livestock industry. Darren has been fortunate to judge cattle throughout Western Canada and exhibited in both the commercial and purebred categories here at Canadian Western Agribition. In the past, he's won the champion pen of bred heifers here. He's also purchased multiple pens out of the commercial heifer sale as well. Darren and his family will conduct one of the largest seed stock dispersals in Canadian history, December 22nd and 23rd at the ranch at Kisby, Saskatchewan, where they'll sell over 1,000 head of high-quality Red Angus cattle over 2 days. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for our judge for today, Mr. Darren Ippolito. Our champion pen of Simmental bulls is exhibited by McIntosh Livestock out of Maymont, Saskatchewan. This year, March the 15th, 2026, they'll have their 27th annual bull sale with partners Kuntz Simmentals, McIntosh Livestock, and SAJ Simmentals. They're your champion pen of Simmental bulls, entry number 60 for McIntosh Livestock. Your champion pen of Angus bulls is exhibited by entry number 73, exhibited by Blair's Westland Cattle, Drake, Saskatchewan. They're your champion pen of Angus bulls. Their bull sale will be held March the 19th at the ranch at Drake, Saskatchewan, showcasing both red and black Angus bulls. And they're your champion pen Angus bulls. Congratulations to entry number 73, Blair's West Landed Cattle. Your champion pen of Red Angus bulls is exhibited by Coburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. And their bull sale is going to be March the 30th with their sale partners, Merritt Cattle Company. They will sell 50 Red Angus, 12 Simmental, and 50 Angus yearling bulls. And they're your champion pen of Red Angus bulls, exhibited by entry number 74, Coburn Red Angus, Briarcrest, Saskatchewan. Your champion pen of Charolais bulls is exhibited by entry number 83, Cedar Lee Farms out of Hodgeville, Saskatchewan. And their annual bull sale will be held March the 18th, 2026, where there'll be approximately 60 yearling Charolais bulls on offer at the ranch near Hodgeville. Your champion pen of Hereford bulls is entry number 86, exhibited by McCoy Cattle Company, Milestone, Saskatchewan. Their 17th annual bull sale will be hosted with Beck Farms on Wednesday, February 25th at the Beck Sale Facility near Milestone. And that was your champion pen of Hereford bulls exhibited by McCoy Cattle Company, Milestone, Saskatchewan. A big thank you to Berglund Ranch Supply. Berglund Ranch Supply is your net rep provider located at Kennedy, Saskatchewan. Committed to supporting producers with quality products, trusted service, and a genuine dedication to the livestock community. Berglund Ranch Supply also offers a line of chelated cattle mineral, master feeds products, and TW livestock equipment. Jody has been here presenting banners all day, and they're very proud to sponsor that we have a roll of net wrap to our Supreme Champion pen of bulls. Here's Judge Hippolito with his comments on his Supreme Champion pen of bulls.
Folks, I think it's important right now that we show our appreciation to all the exhibitors, not only the championship drive, but all the exhibitors that brought commercial cattle and tie cattle and these pen of bulls to town. Anybody who's here as an exhibitor watching, we know how hard it is. Anybody who's here as a spectator enjoying the moment, they know how hard it is to get away, to do the work, have somebody at home doing the work, find the efforts, the time, the money, the discipline. I mean, there's a lot of things you got to give up to be here. So I commend each and every one of these exhibitors, including the ones that aren't in the championship drive. There was an exceptional set of cattle front to back. Ryan's alluded to it a couple times. I've been an exhibitor in both the commercial barn and the tie barn. I don't think the beef industry in Canada is in a better position than it is right now. Let's take away the price and the value of all these things and just look at what we've got for cattle. At one point in time, we had a lot of cattle in our operation. I know some would say too many. The banker never said it was too many. The government probably did, but that's fine. But when I look at these four breeds and five if we split the Angus as individual breeds, the things that people love to run down on a particular breed, I don't see it in here. You know, we've got attractive, long-bodied, very sound Simmental bulls. We've got 2 sets of Angus bulls here that are maternal-looking and hairy. They're not frail. They're big-boned and rugged. But white bulls here, they're not slick and tall and rough-jointed. They're clean and hairy and good-looking and attractive. And we got Hereford bulls here. They're hairy with lots of shape and moderation. I mean, not many years ago, you'd really struggle to say those words about some of these breeds. You don't have to anymore. The industry has dictated that quality cattle bring a premium, and they bring a way bigger premium when cattle are worth what they are right now. So, folks, I'm going to go out and find a Supreme Champion pen of cattle. But before I do that, thank you to each and every exhibitor. Thank you for the committee for inviting me here. What a pleasure and an honor. And if you can hear my voice, get your ass to the ring, because the real show starts at 11 when we start selling these commercial cattle. Those are your customers. Get here, support them, congratulate them, because they're making a go of it with your genetics. Thank you all. It's been an absolute pleasure.
There you have it, your Supreme Champion pen of bulls, exhibited by McIntosh Livestock, Maymont, Saskatchewan. Congratulations to the McIntosh family. They will be receiving the Supreme Champion banner as well as the net wrap, sponsored by Berglund Ranch Supply. As far as it goes, folks, we will gather back here at 11 a.m. for the commercial cattle sale. Please join us here. I believe the registration booth should be open there. And a big thank you to everybody involved, all the volunteers, all the exhibitors, and everybody involved with Canadian Western Agribition. A big thank you to Carter Wood with DLMS for broadcasting across the world. And we will be back here at 11 a.m. for a commercial cattle sale.